Hi everybody, today we are going to be talking about Resident Evil ORC. ORC. My boy here, Ryan, is a big Resident Evil fan.
Got the whole collection going on.
I am not so much, as you could tell, yes. This is Josh, by the way. This is Josh. But as you can tell, we have GameCube.
We got GameCube, we got original PS1,
PlayStation 2.
we also got
The
Resident
360
Evil,
ones,
Code Veronica right here.
Code Veronica, as you can tell.
Oh, we got the whole series lined up in chronological order. We got number 0 over here where it starts.
0.
Got 0, 1, this is the re-edited edition. We got 2, 3. Outbreak takes, on the timeline, takes after number 3. And then it goes to number 4. And me personally, I think the series went downhill at number 4 because it's not the classics. You got the really, in the prime, you got 2, you got 3. Outbreak was okay, but number 4 is where it started to go downhill. They started taking the fly off the wall, adding, what is it there, third person? Over the shoulder, you got third person. And it's not even zombies, it's not even the outbreak, it's the Lost Plaga, whatever that's supposed to do for you. You get a parasite that gets injected into your body, takes you over, makes you go all fucking crazy. And it's the same deal with number 5 as well, except it takes place in Africa. Where me personally, I think it should have stayed in Raccoon City, because it's just where it started. Umbrella started, and they have an underground facility under Raccoon City, and the T-Virus is where it all started from. The T-Virus originally started on number 1 in the mansion area, and even before that, it started on number 0 on a train.
And as you can tell, if any of you have seen some of the movies, you get a little bit of insight.
Yes.
I have seen a couple movies, I know. Some of it is into the mansion and Raccoon City and all that, you know.
Yeah, I think one of the movies, I think it was Apocalypse, takes place on number 3, because Nemesis is in it. But on the other hand, the game's got more of the insight for you. Where, sorry about that, but anyway, as I was saying, downhill is where number 4 started. Number 5 was okay when it comes to graphics. However, same deal with number 4. It's not the virus, it's just a bunch of crazy dudes running around with axes and whatever they can throw at you.
I've also heard that number 5 was pretty terrible. What do you think about number 5?
Terrible as far as storyline, I'd say so, but terrible as far as graphics, the graphics are pretty good. I don't know if any of y'all played Gears of War 3, but they're pretty close when it comes to graphics. But I can't say the same for number 4, but however, that's GameCube and PS2. You can't expect good graphics out of them. Now, we also have Resident Evil ORC.
Yes, the main
part of this video.
Yep, the
newest Resident Evil in the factor.
I believe that came out, what, 2 days ago? 2, 3?
I think so, 3 days ago.
And how many times have you beaten the campaign?
3 times. 1 on casual, 1 on normal, and 1 on veteran. And I'm working on professional at the moment. But let's talk about this game.
Let me ask you this: Were you surprised? Did it live up to the expectations of what it should have?
Sort of. It's hard to say because the graphics were alright, but as far as the gore level, and it's like, for instance, number 2, when you died, you get killed by a zombie, Leon falls to the ground. If you're Claire falls to the ground, and they rip her/him to parts, and blood's everywhere. You got gore going everywhere. A dog takes you down, he rips your throat out. One of the bosses fucking can stick his arm right through your chest, lift you up, and fucking throw you like a rag doll. Where in this one, you kind of die, you just kind of fall over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get
you.
The only death that I have found remotely funny was when a tyrant, you got this guy right in the middle that's walking through the flames.
Let's put it in the light.
He is a standard tyrant, 1 level below Nemesis, where Nemesis is this guy right here. on number 3. And he picks you up by the head, and you have to shoot him with a pistol. And if you don't make a certain number of headshots occur, yeah, he kind of just snaps your neck, and that's the end of it. But it doesn't even really look like he snaps your neck. It just kind of looks like he just clenches you, and you just kind of fall over.
All right.
But it's like the gore level wasn't that high. The storyline held up only because it was a prequel to number 3, taking place after number 2. Because both of those games were awesome. But the problem is, the endings were horrible. I'm not going to ruin it for you, but the endings suck. They really do.
So, as I said, would you rate this game as worth $60 that you paid?
No, I wouldn't.
How much would you have bought it for, realistically?
40 to 50, maybe. But I had to do it because I've had every one so far. And I mean, I absolutely adored number 1 through 3. Kind of got pissed at 4. Number 5 completely just ruined it. So I was hoping they were going to redeem themselves with ORC, but sadly that wasn't the case. But we have, anyways, I got something I want to talk about. We got the classic number 3, which the story to this, we got the classic number 3 where the bosses, you fight a boss on number 3 at the beginning, where he's different. I think either you fight some big dude that can rip a pole off the wall and he can beat you half to death with it. It's either him or you fight this giant slug thing, where in the remake for the GameCube, you only fight one of them. You don't have the option to fight either one. It's just one and that's it. It's the same thing. Like they really remodeled it, but it's the same graphics, essentially the same game, but it's the little details that make what happens.
It makes every game what it is.
Exactly. So it's like number 3 for the PS1 would be the way to go compared to number 3 for the GameCube. It's also different things. Like number 3 for the PS1, and when you had to shake something off, you'd have to go between square and X. Where on the GameCube, you just shake the stick, which is a lot easier than having to tap a button.
So let's get back to the new game, which is probably what everybody wants to know about. You know,
Yeah.
I know you're excited about your old collection and
yeah,
all.
definitely, for sure.
But about Resident Evil. So
Alright.
so tell me, who are you? Who do you play as? Do you play as the main characters like you did in all the other ones?
Well, as you see here, we got these guys are chilling out here. You got the blue goggles. You got the girl over here with the gas mask. I think we got another dude back here. You play as the Umbrella Squad. That takes place.
So tell us what is the Umbrella Squad for people who don't follow the Resident Evil series, who just heard about this game, want to know more.
All right. Well, yet again, I'm gonna have to refer to number 3. You got the UBCS, I think is what it's called, which are hired hand mercenaries for Umbrella. They're paid off mercenaries to go in. They were told to rescue civilians, but that they were used as guinea pigs. They just wanted to see how they were in combat. Then you got the actual Umbrella Squad, which are actually from Umbrella. They're not just paid, they're dependable. They send them in there to do the dirty work. They're sent in there to take care of the evidence, to make sure Umbrella doesn't go under, because all the stuff that's happening, it's all Umbrella's fault. And if they get caught, their company's gone. So they're there to kill anybody that's still alive, such as Leon S. Kennedy, the cop from number 2 and number 4. And he's a key part in the destruction of Umbrella. And if he gets out, well, Umbrella's done. So they're on a mission to kill him. They're also on a mission to kill Claire. And there's a little girl named Sherry that is Mr. Birkin's daughter, which she also got infected with the G virus, but she also got the cure. So the cure is in her body, so they need to capture her.
If anybody's seen the movies, they would recognize that. I do believe I've seen that in the movies too. The guy in the wheelchair, right?
Guy in the wheelchair. I think that's Dr. E. Spencer.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't follow it too much. I've seen the movies.
Yeah.
But so you are the Raccoon. You're in Raccoon City.
Yes.
You're the Umbrella Corp.
Yeah, essentially.
So what are you doing throughout the game? What is the purpose of the game being even made? What are you doing?
It's to fill in unanswered questions. I mean, there's a lot of stuff where you play number 2 and you play number 3, and a lot of things just weren't answered. Like, you have Leon, he's running around like fucking willy-nilly trying to get everything done, trying to get away, where there's a lot of unseen stuff in number 2 where he would be running for, like, there'll be a cutscene, he'll be sprinting for absolutely no reason, you don't know from what, you assume zombies. And in Resident Evil ORC, your guys are sprinting after Leon, showing him running those exact cutscenes where you have no idea what's going on, and it fills in a lot of questions. You see what I mean?
I get you.
It's like a missing puzzle piece that's just been put in. It's really the only point for it. But anyway, other than that, the game was alright. They could have done a better job of the brutal level. They could have made it more smooth. There's a lot of glitches, but then again, it just came out. They're probably going to patch a lot. But at the same rate, I paid $60 for it. I kind of want to get my money out of the deal. Where I honestly feel that number 5 was more worth the money because they really busted their ass to make it. Where this one, I think they really made a big rush and kind of pushed to get the sales out there.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of get the money in their back pocket without really making people like me happy. Which, I mean, it's a good game. It kept me occupied, but I wasn't.
It's only been 3 days.
Exactly.
That's the problem. Yeah, I get you.
It's only been 3 days, and I've practically just it's done, dude.
Yeah.
Besides breeding on professional, that's it. It's done.
All right.
Let's hope number 6 is more impressive, because the due date for that is about a year away from now. I think it's 2013, the end of it. And from the trailers that I've seen, it looks pretty impressive. But at the same rate, the trailers that I've seen for this also blew my mind. And then when I put it in my Xbox, I literally wanted to, just wrap my hands around that company's neck and just fucking snap it.
Yeah.
But that's okay, though.
Any last thoughts about the game that people that might want to buy it or?
If you're a die-hard fan, I would say go for it. You're looking for a game for fun, keep your money. Just keep your money.
And go for something like Gears of War 3.
If you want something fun, you go for Gears of War 3 for online play. You want something fun, teamwork, go for Left 4 Dead. It's cheap. It's easy. You got all the stuff. Left 4 Dead 2. Left 4 Dead 1. Easy teamwork. Cheap. They've been out for months, years. They got guides. I got guides laying all over the place. Halo 3. Not as big online. Nice campaign. Easy. But this is for die-hard fans like me and lots of other people out there. But yeah, that's pretty much just about it.
Alright.
So thank you for tuning in to SW Corp. This has been your Resident Evil guide.
And don't forget to check out Mass Effect 3.